Okay. Oh, hi. Khalifa, what's up? Hey, Corolla. I am late to start because it's that kind of day. I have been run ragged via various activities. And so today I decided to sleep in a little. I also slept in yesterday, which was almost ruinous. All right, so this is hot new game Undivine. Now you might be at a Metroidvania about doing fantasy stuff. Now you might be saying, Undivine, is it part of that Un franchise? And the answer is not that I know of. If we look at the developer here, and if you're not familiar with the Un franchise, oh my god, you owe it to yourself to check this thing out. Okay, so it's just this. Unepic is something of a delight. It is about a guy who gets shanghaied into a fantasy world and has fantasy adventures. Oh, nice! I hope you're enjoying Until Dawn. How far are you? And it's really delightful, but it's nowhere near as delightful as the sequel, Unepic. Sorry, Unmetal, which is a hilarious and insightful parody of Metal Gear Solid. Not Metal Gear Solid, just Metal Gear. It's so good. Thank you for reminding me, Khalifa. I've got it on my computer now. If you want to drop by tomorrow, we'll play it then. Ooh. Yeah, we're happy to load it up tomorrow if you want to drop by, Khalifa. Ooh. I see. So, what you're trying to say is I'm going on a psychic journey of self discovery. I'm fine with that. Josh is a fantastic character. I don't know if he's a Jason Kolchak, but he is a fantastic character. Hey, Joanna! Is your weekend going well? Oh my god, guy. I hate to say this, but you're making me want to load up Batbarian instead. Obviously, you're allowed to have as long as an opening crawl as you want, but it's like you've given me nothing to hold on to here. Alright, here we go. Now, to crouch next to a. Uh, to bang your head against the wall, i.e., crouch next to a cliff in order to summon a whirlwind. Hurricane? No, whirlwind. It's not working. Or tornado, if you will. Ooh, I got a sword. Nice. Thank you. Slash? Yep, he's not going to tell me how to slash. Oh, I see. Sorry, Mr. Zed. That's what I call zombies. It's a completely common reaction to dislike Mike the first time, but yeah, he's the best. A lot of people have that effect. I had that effect. But the more you play the game, the more you're like, oh no, Mike's just doing his best. Careful. Ooh, nice. So what is up with these green monstros? Should I be killing them or should I be avoiding them? I think a coin just fell through the world. Nice. Yeah, no, it's a fantastic cast. I hate to be that guy, but that is why the, oh, gold coin, nearly unreadable inscription on the edges of an image of bygone monarch pressed in the center, etched into its center. Should be pressed, but whatever. Used as currency in the country for the past 100 years. Because the way they would make coins is, they would take, you take a disc of copper, for example, or gold or silver, and you put it in a press, which is a thing that is slightly larger the coin that has the image on it you want, right? And then you put the second half of the press on top of it that has the flip side of the image, and then you hit it with a hammer, and it chunks the image onto both sides of it. So they don't etch images onto coins, they press images onto coins. Oh, hello, Mr. Key. Ooh, I can swim, nice. Now the question is, how do they get the symbols on the outside? The answer is that would have to be carved, I'd imagine. Coins did not have those. How do I use an inventory item? There we go. Those are a relatively modern addition to the way coins are made. The lines around the sides of the coin. Only in the past couple hundred years, and we've had coins for thousands. Oh, nice! I will check if it's on sale. Okay. Because the idea is you put a pattern on the side of a coin. Because it used to be that a coin would be made out of precious metal. Silver, gold, sometimes copper. And if you shaved off the edges of coins, the coins would look the same. But you shave off the edges of 20 coins, and you could have a 21st coin, essentially, for free. So they started putting patterns on the edges of coins, so you could notice right away if they've been shaved and then refuse to take them. Oh, no! And they would pass laws to say it's legal to not take a coin that has had anything shaved off of it. Oh. Ah, okay. Ah. Ugh. Alright, depths it is. Oh, nice. Ah, the enemies are back. Okay. Oh, no. Do you need help? I would like to get to the other side. Thanks. Aww. Thanks, pal. Yeah? Well, it can't be today. Oh, damn. At least there was water down there. Eesh. Hey, coffee, what's up? That's true. They have a chance to turn around. Boom. Which way to go? I was wondering. Thank you for telling me. Working at a sports center? Can I climb that rope? It's weird. Over the course of like a year, I played 2 games where you have a bat sidekick. Oh, sorry, buddy. That's true. Can I not give him a healing potion? No. Nice. How does it regenerate? By hitting dudes, or do I have to find a resource? Really? Oh, well, I'm glad. I happen to love the devil in me, as I've been open about. It was embarrassing how many times I missed there, especially since I don't know how to get the energy back. Doesn't seem to be refilling over time, does it? Ah! And it doesn't refill from hitting a dude or picking stuff up. Yeah, we can load it up tomorrow. If you'd like. Well, it's more of a side scroll, but then again, so was one of the Zeldas. Yeah, Zelda 2 was a side scroller. It is the only Zelda side scroller until... Can anybody name the Zelda side scroller after Zelda 2? I do love dungeon crawling. I'm definitely a sucker for this type of gameplay. Just do me a favor, Coffee, and remind me at the end of the stream to install Phantom Breaker Omnia so I don't forget to do it, and we have to wait for it to install tomorrow. Alright, let's be more careful about this. Boom. Well, no, you gotta pick that or Phantom Breaker Omnia. I do have other games to play, Coffee. I know, that's what I'm saying. You gotta be resolute and commit to a decision. I don't have a map, do I? Do you think that's gonna be the map? Oh, sounds delish. A thin breakfast steak. I mean, I don't eat meat, but that does sound tasty. I don't like it being told I have to choose between places. Oh, I just missed stuff. Later, I'll be able to get my own grappling hooks that go up, as if this were some sort of spelunky. Or no! Elcor, Guardian of the Depths! Ice cream and steak seems like a weird combination. That's not judgment, it's just an observation. Whoa! Ah! no, I'm in real trouble here. I think we got him. Oh. See you soon, coffee. Ooh, I love talent points. What's going on with the body? That's weird. No, not a map. Talent screen. Inventory's item capacity. Nice. What's my inventory item capacity? Oh, I see. Increased maximum life points. Nice. Maximum macula points. Swords attack speed. Damn. All good options. None of which I can afford. Dear game, it's generally good the first time you give... Oh, whoops. Someone, like, PowerPoints? Oh, finally! To give them, you know, something they can spend that on. Okay. Alright, the matriarch. I see. Oh. Oh. Am I going to have to become friends with a napping dragon? Because if so, I am very much in favor of that. Hey, buddy, what's your deal? Okay, gotta find a book about what that means. How do you think I'll get back up here? Ooh, I can stab up, but not down. Ow. Shirk. So is that a guy or is that a boulder? It's a boulder. Tastes like wine but runs through energy. Vit stat increased by... Ooh. Vitality is now 4. Nice. I can see that. Devil in Me is very movie adjacent already. You'd have to cut it down a bit, the same way you would with My Beloved House of Ashes, but I don't think it'd be that difficult. Explorer's Diary. Tell me more. Okay. Oh. Apparently that's how you get more experience points, by reading books. Yes, please. And what is the next level of cartography? Allows to add marks to the current location on the map. Oh my god, yes, please. We got some real Batbarian stuff going on here. Seriously, though, I love Batbarian. It's not the best game I've played, but the point I was making was I played 2 games in the same calendar year where you play a sword dude with a bat sidekick, and, like, both of them are games that I played, like, 7 years ago, and I haven't stopped thinking about since. They're both masterpieces. And one of them has the greatest love story in the history of video games in it. About a skeleton and a bat who are in love? Best friends? It's hard to tell, man. It's a skeleton and a bat, but it is the greatest love story ever told. Ooh, I love stones with symbols. I mean, I think I do. I don't know for sure. Oh, why is it not in my inventory? That's weird, right? Love it. Yes, of course you can leave the stream. You don't have to ask permission. Go. We do not take attendance on the Hogaru stream. It's like our whole thing. Ow. You hurt my leg, you jerk. Oh. Whoa. Oh, if you jump, they don't move. Ow, jerk. Yes, that is what I'm telling you about. The love story in the game Skeletak. It is the greatest love story in video game history. Oh, crap. That was closer than I wanted it to be. Sorry, pal. What the hell was that? Exploding chest. No, thank you. This is a slightly confusing map. I'd assume that snake would poison me if he bit me, which is why they keep giving me poison antidotes. Okay, so those guys all explode when you kill them, and that's what I was doing wrong. I was getting exploded. But yes, check out Skeletak for a fantastic Metroidvania that also has the greatest love story ever to appear in a video game. And also Batbarian for just an unbelievably interesting and complex... oh, damn it. Come on. Alright, I gotta stop doing that. There. Done. For an unbelievably complex and fascinating Metroidvania. Like, literally. I am not exaggerating when I say it is a top-tier Metroidvania. What does old color do? Critical chance? That was not worth the trouble. Boop. Scariest horror game I've played. Have you played Scanner Sombre? Oh wait, first, Corolla, do you have a VR helmet? Now, the game I'm about to recommend has a non-VR version, but it is a better game if you have a VR helmet because, and I can't stress this enough, all video games are better if you have a VR helmet. VR makes any video game better. You'd say, what about a completely flat game, like Until Dawn? Yeah, because you're sitting in a completely dark space with your ears completely contained, experiencing the game. So yeah, it's still better. Okay, apparently I was not supposed to jump down there. Okay, but don't worry about it then. I'm going to show you the game. Alright, well, I died, and I'm playing permadeath, so that's that. If I want to play again, I have to restart the game. You might say, that's a little harsh, and I would say, yeah, because that's how I roll. I'm not messing around. The game is called Scanner Sombre. Here it is. It is $7 American, I think. Maybe 6, who knows. So the idea is, right, you are a guy sent down to an unbelievably black mine with no light whatsoever. And what you have to do is, you have to use your echolocation laser, not echolocation, your laser rangefinder to create the world of the tunnel. And everything is pitch black until you hit it with a laser, and then the laser dots stay on it for X amount of time. It is one of the creepiest video game experiences I've ever had. It is so genuinely terrifying that it's hard to explain it. That is in VR. I'm sure it is also good not in VR, but I can only say, you asked me what the scariest game I've played is, it's that in VR. Next up, Kinder Finders. Oh, thank you for reminding me about Turbo Dismount. Let's go check to see if it's avails. This is a hot new children's game that I asked for a review copy of because it's about finding hidden objects. Outlast is a great game. I completely agree with you, Corolla, but I prefer Whistleblower to Outlast. I think Whistleblower is a better experience. I can see that comparison. All right. Okay. To say they have things for you to find. User must click on Master Finder Wyatt the Tiger. Don't forget to meet your new friends.
Hi.
Aww.
Hey there.
Oh, it's Gail.
How do you do?
What's that?
Hello.
Alright. Sash, guidebook, magnifying glass, notebook, and a pen. Okay. Done and done. Notebook. I don't need the backpack. You'd think I would need the backpack, but you would be wrong. Alright. Origin of Drone. Game of Drones. Oh my god. Okay. Need a magnifying glass. That's what I'm saying, right? Whistleblower is so much scarier than the main game. Need a sash. Okay, if you were a sash, where would you be? Oh, nice. Oh, hey.
Hello.
Aww. I see.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, that's cool. I'm looking for a ladybug. There's my sash. I still need a magnifying glass. There's my bow tie. Okay, so we need an ant. Trophy of some kind. Paper bag. Still need the backpack. There's the lunch bag. I'm really narrowing it down to a very small number of things I need now.
Hello.
So, guide on patches, a magnifying glass, and a pen.
Hello.
And he needs all of that. So that's a slug, snail, and 2 bugs. Oh my god, is that a liquor flask? Oh my god, I just got him a flask of liquor. That's true. It is loosely based on Jonestown. Obviously, it takes a lot of liberties with the Jonestown story, but it is loosely based on Jonestown. And the People's Temple, who were communist Christians who, I mean, I'm not going to get into it now, might have been working for the CIA. Like, wasn't he working for Russia? Maybe? It's really hard to say with the People's Temple. Some strange stuff was going on there, is all I'll say about that. A lot of experimenting on people with LSD. Boop. Gotcha. Patch guide. You really do have to zoom in to find some of this stuff, don't you? Like, look at how tiny that guy is over there. Alright, snail and... Ah, there's snail. I just need a bookmark, and there's the bookmark. Boom! Yes, please!
Hello.
Aw, you're welcome, buddy.
Hello.
Oh, I still need a pen, right. But yeah, Outlast 2 was good. Again, I preferred Whistleblower, but I did think Outlast 2 was good. I haven't really played the Outlast trials because I'm not interested in multiplayer Outlast. They were kind enough to send me a copy, and it does have a lot of the creep factor I want. Booyah! Oh my golly. Alright. tools. Gotcha.
Hey, buddy.
Will do. My god, there's so much trash. You kidding me?
Hey, what's up?
Big level. Sports balls!
Oh, hello there.
Oh no, your groceries. Sports ball. Alright, tools. So I'm gonna need tools, garbage, sports balls, and groceries. Got it. Baguette. Ciboulette or green onions, if you will. That is not a tomato. That is an apple. Apple again. Okay. Sports ball. Okay. So much garbage. Ah, there it is. Speaking of, I do so enjoy hidden object games. Why, it's almost like I started a YouTube channel specifically designed to showcase hidden object games, and then, unfortunately, The Inpatient and Rush of Blood came out, and so I had to just make videos about supermassive games from then on. I know, they really got me. Okay. Well, it is set well before the events. Like, it's set in the 60s, so I think a lot of those people are children or haven't been born yet. Corolla, right? So, you really can't have them in the game. Because it's about them doing the initial experiments that would lead to the nightmare scenario of, nice. That occurred within the main game. Sports balls. Garbage. Ah, gloves. Alright, still need a tomato. And eggs. And asparagus. Although, honestly, if you go without asparagus, I don't think anybody's going to mind. Ah, there's the eggs. Is that a tool? That is not a tool. Ah, the squirrel had the golf ball. Oh, that's so great. Broken glasses? No, you don't need broken glasses. Oh. I'm surprised. You don't need the metal. Why am I having so much trouble finding this tomato? We're gonna have to zoom in farther, aren't we? All right,
Hey, buddy.
wait, I saw and clicked on the broken glasses. Does anybody remember where that was? There. Okay, I don't know how I missed clicking on those. Alright, here we go. So, fish skeleton, paper bag. Let's do this. Fish skeleton, paper bag. Come on, we got this. Paper bag, bitches. Let's see where the bottom of this is. So it's that door. Fish skeleton. Oh, that was easy. Don't know how it ended up in the tree. That was a police officer?
Hey, buddy.
Oh.
Hello there.
So you just need a hoe. So we're looking for a hoe. Okay. Nope, no sign of it there. Aha!
Hello there.
Alright. Sports balls! And what does she
Oh,
need?
hello there.
Alright. It's a very creepy voice you got there, lady. I get that, Corolla. I wouldn't say it feels more real, but it does. It can stick with you. I'll agree with that. Poor Wall Rider. Getting all trapped. Huh. So we need a tomato. We need asparagus. We need a football. Tomato, asparagus, football. Tomato, asparagus, football. Careful. This is proving much more difficult than anticipated. Ah, football. Alright. What's the last thing for him? Baseball. Having a devil of time with this asparagus and tomato. There's the tomato. It was pretending to be a berry. I feel cheated. Oh, nice. I see, Khalifa. Careful. Now. Where could this sports ball be? Alright, I'm going to give up now. Ah, sports ball. So literally all that's left is asparagus. Asparagus? Oh, wow. I could go to one of the... Sorry, 2 of the 3 remaining spaces. I've found so many badges. Nice. I'm sorry, woman. I'm never going to find your asparagus. But yeah, as hidden object games go, this one is very delightful. It's cute. It's sweet. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, Chris Traeger. Not Chris Traeger. What's Traeger's first name? The mad scientist who speaks like a corporate goon. That guy sucks. What am I looking for? Yes, dismount. $26? Are you insane? My God, no. I'm not in a rush to buy you. Thank you, though. Wow, that is insane. Next up is a playtest of hot new game Lost Rift, which will be about searching a lost rift to find... Well, I guess we'll discover as we play. And then we'll play Smith and Dungeon to wrap up the stream. Okay. Apparently it's loading. Rick Traeger. Yes, thank you. Oh, I could not remember his name. That guy's the worst. That's what I'm saying. I'm not rushing out to pay $25 for a game that is, yeah, it's an expansion of, but it's like basically a Flash game? I respect their rights to make a bigger, more expansive, more delightful version of it. And I'm looking forward to playing it. But I mean, come on. All right, Lost Rift. Here we go. I will press any button to start. Oh my god, is it from People Can Fly Games? People Can Fly Games is delightful. It's they're the guys who made Bulletstorm, which I really enjoy. Sounds fine by me. Oh, I need a character name. Okay, name. I love that it says facial hair none, even though he has the most ludicrous sideburns in the world. Okay. They were kind enough to give us access to this playtest. Let's take a look and see what it's like. Apparently this might take a while. Ah! Oh, my poor back. Ooh, nice. Wait, is that my character lying dead on the ground? That might be my character lying dead on the ground. Uh-oh. Alright. Oh, don't worry. I can afford the game. But you have to understand, it's not about whether I can buy it, it's whether I think it's worth spending that amount of money on. Because it's like, I do have I really should be buying the new, what do you call it? My beloved, Yakuza in Hawaii. Ooh, primitive torch. Tell me more. I love primitive hammers. So that is definitely Mysterious Tower, and I am soaking wet. Also, I already have a job. There's a movie I have to write, which I'll be writing, this week. So, wish me luck. Oh, I just ate a coconut. Weird. Alright, with the inventory, okay, space, equip gear, for better protection, inventory space, equip clothing to customize your look, quickly craft items, okay, you can access stats and menus down there, alright. So food, energy, health. Nice. Done. Alright, now I'm ready to chop down some trees. Hey, Lazy, what's up? Are you enjoying your lunch? Ooh, a note. Oh. Anyway, long story short, it's a game about being trapped in the Bermuda Triangle. What war are you trying to win? Because this is January 1946. I love primitive arrows. How do I quick grab? All. It's shift and click. Uh-oh. That sounded like a tree was about to collapse. So I'm in a dimension where the Second World War dragged on? Huh. Hey, buddy. Oh, it's a goat. Apparently I'm freezing because of the pouring rain, which is fair. Better run to warm myself up, which apparently is not working. Dodo! 2 dodos! I mean, it wouldn't shock me if they did that now that they're used to working with Unreal Engine 5 for the Outlast trials, right? I did not coffee. What's on there now? Okay. Really thought I'd be able to... Can I run and jump? Probably run and jump, right? Oof. And I'm going to have to learn how to crouch. That's right, I've played a video game before. Mysterious tower on the hill. Alright. Well, it looks nice. I'll give it that. Hey, Mr. Dodos. Alright. So apparently to open the door, which is clipping into that for some reason, I need electrical wires and a screwdriver. Okay. Ah. So I can't get into the tower yet. Also, the tower does not have a the tower building does not have a texture yet. This is the temp texture, so you can understand the scale of things, but it doesn't actually have a texture yet. Neither does this stuff. This is just a playtest, though. That is not strange. I was just surprised, since everything else looks so good, to see untextured assets in the world. This should all be weathered concrete, and that should be concrete, and I assume corrugated metal of some kind? Zipline, bitches. That would be a smart thing for them to do, Corolla. I think there would be a lot of people who would play that. Put it out for $30, I think they'd do quite well for themselves. Take that, nests. Oh, it's a boat! Nice! I love boats. Or do I? Uh-oh, somebody needs help. Oh no, he was attacked by hyenas!
Help me. Hey! Thank God. Can you give me a hand here?
Sure.
Help me. Hey! Thank God. Can you give me a hand here?
Okay.
Help me.
Alright, so I have to make a bandage. Alright, let's craft. 2.
Hey!
There you go.
Thank God. Can you give me a hand here?
Alright. Spare wasn't choose to open the door. Communication target storm behind you, so this please dangerous. Okay. Bed for a place to sleep. Fire pit to keep warm. Workbench to stay organized. Alright, let's do it. Alright. That's true. It's all happening at the same time. And it's, well, no, at the first it starts out a couple of weeks earlier when he sends the whistleblower message, but from then on it's all set on the same night. Because stuff that the main character does in the main game is what sets the whistleblower free from where he's been kidnapped. Alright. How do I chop this into manageable logs? There we go. Ooh. There should be plenty of stones for a fire pit. That is... What the hell is going on over there with those rocks? That's genuinely strange. Alright, so. Feeling pretty good about this. Yeah! Careful. Alright. How do I get more fibers? I haven't been getting any fibers. You'd think you would be getting the fibers from the leaves of the trees that you're cutting down. That is not a skinned asset. But the trees don't have any leaves, so is it just by picking this stuff up? Okay, so I just have to pick up loose fibers. I can't, like, cut something down to get fibers. Oh, good. I can walk back up to the tower if I need to. I need a screwdriver and some copper wiring. Alright, let's do it. Bedroll. Fire pit. Workbench. This is what crushing it looks like. Except I don't know how to do that. B for build mode? How do I open build mode? Ah. I saw a cave north of here. Destiny needs supplies. I heard some hyena house. We have no choice. I have to go. I will try to be quick. Oh, no! Alright. I don't want to quick craft. I want real crafting. Where's my actual crafting options? Aha, nope. I have to build a hammer. That's what I have to do. Which I can't do because my inventory is full. How is my inventory full? Alright, crafting. Let's go. Alright. Okay. Thatched floor. What do I need? Sticks. Alright, I got a nice thatched floor. Oh, I could have been building multiples at once. Well, that's embarrassing. Alright, next. Survivor beacon. No thank you. Fire pit sounds good. That was easy. Bedroll, please. On my thatched floor. Thank you very much. Workbench. Nope, I need a workbench. I need more resin? Where do I get more resin? Was anyone paying attention when we found resin? You'd think you were just get it by cutting down trees. Because, again, resin just means sap. I'm using a hammer to cut down a tree. That was embarrassing. Hey, stop it. So I'm picking up plenty of this random stuff. What is... no, just more nests. If you were resin, where would you be? It wouldn't kill you to put in a tooltip telling me, you know, what general direction I'm supposed to be going. Just putting it out there. Chomp chomp. Chomp chomp. There we go. Hilarious. The character farted because he ate beans. Comedy gold. I'm being sarcastic in case you couldn't tell. Seriously though, where would resin be? Sticking film, okay. You're not going to tell me where to find it? I can't, like, track it? No? Okay. That's not how the game works, apparently. You cannot track resources. At least not that resource. I will drop you. Solidified tree sap. It's called resin. I don't know how to get more of it. There doesn't seem to be any lying on the ground, which is a problem. Fun fact, hammocks are the best way to live. The goal in the wilderness of any of any shelter is to get you off the ground. And hammocks are the best way to do that. It's a very brightly lit time. Uh-oh. Ah, they got me, everybody. Apparently I needed a bow and arrow before I could deal with those guys. Seriously, where can I find this resin? Stick and fiber. Okay. Apparently this whole time I could have had a bow and arrow. I just neglected to build it. Alright, bow. Arrows are stone, stick, feather. Okay, well, I'll have to get that off of my dead body. I assume I dropped all the stuff from my dead body, right? It would be weird if I didn't. No, I'm not going to kill dodos. I'm not insane. What is wrong with you, world? Assuming I would ever murder a dodo? Yeah, but when they say the words quick crafting, they're not kidding. Yeah, I am exhausted. That's a good point. Ah, crap. Apparently they're not waiting inside the cave this time. I have to go build some arrows first. So I need rocks and sticks and feathers. I assume I will make like 5 arrows at a time. At least I hope that's what I'll do. It'll save me a little bit of effort. Alright, there's the feathers. Sticks? No, that's fiber. Sticks! Rocks, feathers, sticks. Okay, we're good to go. We're about to murder the F out of some hyenas. And that's only because they have a creepy laugh and for no other reason. Okay, I got some other reasons. They did murder me that time. Alright, arrows. I have 50 arrows. Are you kidding me? Let's do this. I want to make it clear that this is self-defense. I haven't hunted any burbs. I'm not trying to make anybody's life worse. But these hyenas are murderers. They legit just murdered me. Luckily, this is an island of resurrection? Whatever that means. So I am good to come back to life. No? Okay, I guess they did go back inside. Well, there's my dead body, trapped in mid-jump for some reason. This is an alpha playtest, so don't worry about it. Alright. There's so many arrows, it's insane. That's too much fiber. Oh, wait, did he have tools? Apparently they don't mind being shot with arrows as much as I thought they would. Ha-ha! Not so smug now, are you? Sorry about your friend, but... And he killed me. Alright, well, we learned a valuable lesson. To run away after shooting them with arrows. This is going really badly, isn't it? I think I need some armor. Armor would be, like, ideal. I do like that they're not putting the pulling that 7 days to die nonsense of, like, you click on a bird's nest to get a feather to make an arrow, and it's like, there were no feathers in this bird nest. Bitch, then why'd you spawn the bird's nest? Okay. Worry about the rest later. You better run, egg. Is there another one right behind me? No? Okay. Alright. Really sounds like there's another one right behind me. I'm climbing this rock. I knew it! How the hell many of these things are there? That was a wasted arrow, but I still have like 40, so. Yes! Oh my god. I would say that was an ordeal. Hit animal carcasses with an axe to get meat and pelts. Right now, I just want some resin, and I was hoping to find some in a cave. And you might be saying, why would there be resin in a cave? And I would say that is an excellent question. Ah. Nice. Thanks. Oh no, it's somebody who came here looking for stuff in the cave and got murdered by hyenas, and I can't search her body for some reason. What? It's a mysterious door. Getting a little better at murdering these guys. Alright, we will see you soon. Okay, well that room isn't finished. I don't know if I was supposed to be able to come in here, because that room is just not done. I'm killing a lot of hyenas. Like, more than you would think. Oh my god, it's another dead body? Resin? Why do you refuse to have resin? Bullets are nice. Marksman mask. Ooh, nice. Berserker gloves, also nice. Can I wear those? They're not letting me wear those. Marksman shoes. Oh, because I don't have room to drop anything. I get it. Okay. So I will drop these stones. No, I need those because I didn't find new pants. Party bracelet. No, thank you. Nice. And then I will take the bullets because I'm not insane. More arrows, which are very nice. No, that's crossbow bolts, huh? Okay. Alright, so I'm going to give up now because I don't know where to find resin. And the game is not, like, great about explaining how I should be finding resin. Yeah, I was going to run and jump across there, but... Oh my god, it actually worked. Oof. Don't worry, guys. I may have a bow and arrow in my hands, but I have no intention of hurting you, the beautiful dodo. Loveliest of the strange, cute birds. Okay. Let me just eat that. Chompa chompa. Then I will take this guy's hammer. This guy being my dead body. And no, I still don't quite understand how that works. Yeah. Tell me that's... No, that's coconut. Look. I don't think it's insane to, during the training tutorial tracked missions, where all I have to do is build a workbench, for the game to be like, hey, we've decided to make the resources you need to complete this task unmissable. Or have the character Wade say, oh, look, BT dubs, if you need some sticks, you'll find them right around here. If you need some resin, go over to that old fallen tree. That will be a good place to find resin. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. Oh, look!
What can I do for you?
Alright. Do you have some resin? Wade has bullets. A combat crossbow. Wants a photo of Jess, a goat horn, and a passion flower. I don't have any of those things. Wants a bottle of water. Oh, okay, I can have rusted pistol ammo if I got it. I don't have a gun. Okay, you got a peg leg. That's weird. So to repair it, I need string and rawhide. How do I make string? At a workbench, duh. Look. Obviously, I'm enjoying this game. It is a very, solidly put together survival crafting game. It seems, I have played literally 100 of these. And this one, it's not buggy. It seems to have its head on straight. Like, very much, I would love to play more of this. But, where's my resin, guys? Why no resin? Is this a situation where I had to use resin to make the fire, and I was supposed to use resin to build the workbench from which I could make more resin more easily. Because if that's what happened here, I'm going to be very angry. No, okay, I only used one resin to build the fire pit. So I only started with 3. It's the wrong weapon. Are we sure no resin falls when you cut down trees? Alright, I'm stopping. I want to play more of your game, Lost Rift. I really do. But you should not be making it impossible to find resin. And this thing I'm saying shouldn't be a controversial statement. You gotta make your game playable, buddy. You just have to. Alright, next up is Smith and Dungeon. A game about a dungeon smith. Dungeon smith? Smith dungeon? The important part is it's from the good people at Zoo Corporation, and apparently it's a very negative experience, who are kind enough to send us a lot of games, mostly about pretty girls doing, like, I was about to say Tetris, although one of them was Tetris. You know, card games. But recently we had a game from them called Akutsuki, Lord of the Dawn, which was an auto battler that was actually pretty solid. Akatsuki, Lord of the Dawn, which is an auto battler with cards that was, you know what, not bad. I actually kind of enjoyed it. So let's see what we have here. Smith and Dungeon. I will click to play. Alright. WASD to move. Ah. Oh, excuse me. Is that it? Okay. I see. I am saying that. This is very aggressive music. I'm not complaining. I'm just surprised. Ugh. I have no money. All right. Yes. Ah, okay. Sure. Oh no. So I've given up 50% of my 55% of my gold. Okay. I see. All right. Lumber! Nice. I understand completely. Oh no! All right. Okay. What was in there? Ah! Oh, attack up. Nice. That is a very useful skill. Can I play this with a controller? I can play this with a controller. I don't know what I was doing. I assumed it was going to be keyboard-based, and I don't know why. Hey, Coffee! That is good to hear. No! Not a key gate trap! That's one of the worst kinds. Sorry, pal. I mean, that went pretty well. There's so many monsters. Of course. Why wouldn't there be another key gate trap? I do like that the energy flies towards the gate to open it. Oh. Ah. Nice. Well, that's handy. How much cash do we have? 363? Okay. And I only have to give 55% of that away, so I'm going to have a nice chunk of change left for myself. I'm doing slightly more damage because I just leveled up. What a rockin' beat. Ooh, more chests. Where I can find some ore. Ow, jerk. Alright, let me check something. Alright, so life. Okay. How do I unlock new abilities? I was trying to see if there was something in my inventory where I could, Ah, there it is. See what items I have collected. Thick wooden branch, 2 out of 5. This is a limit to how much I can carry? Okay. See? It's easy enough to remember. Got you, little creep. There's the exit, once I've opened up all the key gates. That's right, I'm paying attention to how this game works. Oh, whoops. I wonder what that potion does. Got a nice shadow there to tell us what we're doing. We've already got 600 space bucks, which, I mean, I assume is a good amount. I don't know anything costs in this world. Alright. Key gate! Woohoo! I have. Oh, I will. Again, rock and beat. Nice. Hopefully the boss doesn't prove too annoying. I mean, he definitely will be, but, like, not too annoying. Nice. Thank you. Yeah, I figured. Nice. So now my inventory is empty, right? Ah. No, I kept my inventory. That's weird. Nice. I definitely need more inventory. Not sure to get more inventory space. Hey, Horror King. Hope you're having a good day. I know I am. I really don't get much of a bonus out of sword upgrade. Just 4 points. It's still worth doing, but you know. Do I really have full string? Monster Spider's Thread Bundle. Yeah, I do. Alright. I feel like the inventory is way too small. And that's something we're going to have to work on. Can I buy a backpack? Or cart? Oh my god, can I buy a pack mule? I would love to buy a pack mule. I've got 268 silver. Gold? Copper? Monies? Who could have seen that coming? Okay. Ow. Alright, there's the exit. What the hell is that? I think it's a batwing, now that I look at it. Probably a batwing. What a rockin' beat. What is that thing? Alright, I'm going to drop something and find out what that is. How do I discard? That was monster skin. Yeah, I think that's more important than a mushroom. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Ha-ha! I'm being clever. I'm not, though. Ooh, more monster skin. Maybe. It was hard to tell. It was behind something. It is insane how much more powerful my sidekicks are than I am. But I'm literally playing as a blacksmith, so it makes sense. Alright, we did it. But yeah, the rolling circular background we're living on does give the whole thing a look reminiscent of my beloved Animal Crossing. Okay. Oh, there's even an arrow telling me which way to go. That's nice. Wait, can I teleport to that one? I can. That made life a lot easier. 355 is fine by me. Let's return to base. Nice. Okay. Ah. Nice. I understand completely. Ah. Wait, I thought I was a blacksmith. Oh, okay. Ooh, nice. That makes perfect sense. Forest of Beasts! Okay. Alright. Nice. Okay. Oh, awesome. Oh no. It was a monster skin I picked up. Oh, what is salvaging equipment? Ooh, I could make this? Is that a ranged weapon? It is. Okay. You can also use attachment materials. I would very much need more slots in the bag. And I can't afford any other upgrades. Okay. Alright. I understand completely. Let me try something. How do I change which weapon is equipped? Ah. I know. I'm trying not to. Nice. Cool. Ooh. Can I upgrade my sword? I can. Let's see what an upgraded sword does, huh? Ooh. I see. Nice. Alright, let's try the iron knuckles. Oh, I know. Okay. That seems pretty powerful, honestly. Alright. Oh. I love quests. Oh, nice. Okay. Thank you. Ooh. Nice. Oh, you're kidding me. I'm one enemy short. Okay. Nice. Alright, gonna unlock an ability. Knuckles tier S. Oh, that's nice. Alright, adventure list. Awesome. So I got 1,000 back right away. Alright. Ability. Strength up.
Need more bag size. Alright. So what is currently in my bag? Move to storage. Move to storage. Move to storage. Alright, let's do this. Hello, Kung Fu Master. You can only have 2 guys, it seems. Alright. Let's check out a second forest. Rock and beat here in the Forest of Beasts. Yes, iron! I needed that. Oh, here's the bats you're going to use to get bat wings. The item I refused to pick up earlier. All of the trees in the foreground are not helping me see where I'm going. Okay, I see the downside to using Knuckles. You have to get right next to enemies. He said as if that was like an innovation that he now understands that. The most obvious thing in the world. Okay. I have yet to see anything in this game to make me be like, I should have negative opinions about this game. Batwing! Nice. Because it's like, this game had 12 reviews. They were all negative, and I'm not really getting it? Whoa! Is it because the combat is a little awkward? Maybe. Why are my sidekicks not attacking? There we go. They were sure taking their sweet time on that front. Monster juice! It's a really weird way to describe the fluid that comes out when you punch monsters. But I stand by it. Nice. What? Oh no. Really filled up that inventory fast, didn't I? This is why I think getting as many bags as possible is my only option. Iron ore, monster fang, fragments of monster bone, wooden branch, flying monster's coat. Okay. I would love to use that. And get some health back. Not as much as I would have liked. I'm in real bad shape health-wise. Alright, let's do it. Alright, so. And is she gonna attack or what? I feel like they should be a little bit better about, like, running off and attacking. Like, charging towards enemies rather than just kind of hanging out and hoping an enemy wanders over to them. Because that means I gotta constantly be, like, kiting guys into enemies, and that's a weird way to play, is all I'm saying. What can I drop? Fragments of monster bone. Because this looks more important. This weird purple stone. Alright, let's get out of here. Or indeed, out of here. That's a good amount. I will absolutely return to base. You kidding me? Boom. Oh, nice. And what does she do? Nice. Not today, but thank you. Ooh. Nice. Again, not today. All right. Monster Encyclopedia. All right. Ooh, classy. Explorer's cloak. Tell me more. Oh, I know. Okay. What does this do? Oh, dang. It's a lot of equipment, taking up a bunch of spaces. Abilities. Unlock smithing, knuckles, CRT. Okay, cool. Yes! Another bag slot. That's the dream. Oh my god, so much to do. It's obviously worth it, though. How do I craft that better? Ooh, I do like the idea of a Fang Great Club. It's already level 2? Nice. Alright, I got a great sword, and I've got a potion. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to get rid of my Iron Fist. I'm going to try the great sword, and I'm going to keep the wand. Alright, so this is honestly pretty cool. Alright, we're going to wrap up the stream here. I want to thank everybody for dropping by. Hope you had a good time. I know I did. Turn off that music. That very, very intense and lovable music. We're going to be back here to Marzi's for more hot new games, including a check-in with some of the VR I've been playing lately. But until then, I'll say that's right.